Okay, next up is my delivery ball talking about DoorDash. Now, DoorDash is pretty awesome. When I first started, they didn't do a guarantee per hour, but after a while, they started giving guarantees per hour, which made it thus more awesome. However, with DoorDash, you usually have to schedule a block, and you can't just log on from anywhere. Like as I said earlier in Postmates, you'll see a zone around every big city in America that they deliver in. But in DoorDash, they have it's actually cool. It's a positive negative. It's actually pretty cool because they have zones. So they'll break them up, every city up into 3 zones. So like if you're in the DC area, DoorDash will give some zones in DC, and then they'll give some zones in Northern Virginia, and then they'll also give some zones in Maryland. Same thing if you're in like Ohio. I think they do Columbus, Ohio. They'll give you different zones. Now, the great thing about DoorDash is they promise you more per delivery, and usually the people that deliver through DoorDash, they usually tip pretty well. The only negative thing that drives me crazy about DoorDash, to be honest with you, is you pick a zone and you think you may work only that zone. But they may send you to another one of their zones, which is 10 miles away, 15 miles away. Which is frustrating in a way, because if you try and log on, like let's say you're running a little late for work, which you should never be running late for work, no excuse for that, and you're in actually one of the zones that DoorDash delivers in, they won't let you log on to work until you're actually in the zone that you deliver for. However, if they have a zone that is needing help right now and you're 20 miles away, they'll just send you to that zone, and it'll be the same as if you were in your own zone. You don't get no raise, you don't get no extra pay. So you may go 20 miles on the other side of whatever city you're working in to make a delivery, just because you're the only one that can get to that delivery because you're so busy. However, you can't just log in anywhere. That's the difference. However, they pay better. With Postmates, they may send you all the way to another side of town, and they may still only give you $5 for a delivery. DoorDash, usually, if they're going to send you to another side of the zone, at least the delivery will be a big order, and people will tip you how they're supposed to tip you. So, it's the good and bad with DoorDash, but overall, DoorDash is definitely one of the best delivery companies to work for. I'll give you the other 2 that I told you are a tie between, but DoorDash is pretty good. Now, communicating with them can get frustrating. You only can email them. That's another thing. Postmates, I didn't talk about that in the Postmates blog. Postmates is very frustrating communicating too. DoorDash is a tiny bit better. They'll get back with you a little quicker, and they will call you if you have an urgent message. So I just wish that somehow you could text or call somebody right away, but you can't do that. And another thing about DoorDash is sometimes the app will messed up when they ask you to extend the dash. So if you're Dash, because you're a dasher, that's what you're considered, it may take longer than you think. So they'll ask you to extend your dash, and a lot of times if you don't extend your dash, the app will start messing up on you to close out. There's been times where I haven't been able to deliver certain products because I couldn't get in contact with anybody and my app was messing up. So what I would say is with the app on DoorDash, once you get your actual customer's food, you should write down their address just in case the app acts goofy on you. So that way, if anything goes wrong, you can at least be like, okay, I delivered that order, so I get paid for it. But other than the app goofiness sometimes and them sending you from one zone to another zone, DoorDash is definitely one of the top 3 companies to work for when it comes to delivering food. They pay well. They do have an updated dasher now where you can dash now, but it's in needed areas. So, there's pluses and minuses, but they pay well. And they're pretty good overall. If if you come to work consistently on time. So that's my blog, delivery company blog for DoorDash. I would say they are in a tie with two other companies, and I'll talk about those two other companies on the next blog. But I give DoorDash 4.5 out of 5 stars. Great delivery company to work for. Have some annoying things about them, but overall, if you want to be in the food delivery business, they're definitely one you definitely want to apply for them and download the app.